Athi Resort. Located next to the Nairobi National Park, Athi Resort guarantees you an unforgettable experience in the wild. A perfect venue for your team building programs, with games experiencing our inspiring activities, test initiatives, practical abilities, leadership and team working skills in a fun and vibrant atmosphere. Lukenya Hills. Lukenya is famous for its boulders, and the Mountain Club of Kenya has its own site in the Lukenya Hills, where members travel here most weekends for a spot of rock climbing and camping. This hill offers climbers rock faces of all difficulties, from Jacob's Ladder to a rock face that's said to be the most difficult in the region. The hill also offers hiking trails and a campsite. Accommodation nearby includes Kusiambungo Getaway, Acacia Camp, and Manzoni Lodge. Machakos People's Park. Surrounded by the Mua Hills, Iveti Forests, Mua Hills, this is one of a kind evergreen park in Africa. Complete with a filled amphitheater, dancing water fountain, children's play area, miniature golf course, restaurants, solar exhibition stands, conference facilities, and of course speedboat rides. This is a place you will definitely want to spend your weekends with family, office team building activities, photo sessions, and movie shoots. The Akamba Village, Kwadhongo. The Akamba Village, also known as Kwadhongo, is a cultural, educational, talent center and film location. It's located at Mumbuni North Ward off Kangondo Road, just before Tumba Market, 3 kilometers from Machakos Town. They also have ancient Kamba artifacts and also offer traditional Kamba food. It is pioneered by Chief Munyao, also known as Mkenya Mchizi, a comedian, award-winning actor, producer, a poet, a storyteller, scriptwriter, and professional corporate MC. A cultural ambassador and a communication development expert based in Machakos, he aims at telling Akamba stories in Ukambani by Kambas to the world. Mua Hills. Hyenas and cheetahs no longer roam the valleys and hills, preying on grazing goats in the plains as they did 10 decades ago. The predators have been replaced by domesticated dogs which mind their own business without snarling at villagers going on about their daily business as they did in their land. These are now residential areas, home to the Akamba people. Hyena Caves. Situated in a limestone ridge, you'll find the finest natural caves. These caves were used by the Mau Mau freedom fighters during the First World War as hideouts. Later on, Maasai cattle rustlers used to hide out in these caves waiting to loot at night. After which, the hyenas made them their dining area after killing goats of the settlers around the area. The hyenas were ousted by fast human settlement, leaving the caves unused. You surely cannot afford to miss the thrill inside the dark caves. Local guides help you to maneuver depending on the route you want to take. Mwania. This is a seasonal river with beautiful rocks interlocking at the riverbed. Water flows with sections disappearing under the rocks only to reappear downstream. It's a beauty to behold and also perfect for a bush picnic. Thui Rock. This is another site worth visiting. On this rock, you get to enjoy a soft breeze and view of the Yatta plateau. You surely cannot afford to miss this one-of-a-kind experience in the southern savannah. This is also an addition to our various rocks in the county worth climbing. Yatta South Women's Group. The Yatta South Women's Group is located in a rural area between Machakos and Kitui. Approximately a 3-hour drive from the center of Nairobi, this rural area struggles to survive on cash crops, a stiff challenge given the dry and arid climate that has recently been experienced in the region. The cooperative has existed since 1986. Over 2,000 women belong to the organization that weaves sisal baskets for local but also international markets. Other products produced include banana fiber baskets, tableware, rugs, and hats. The cooperative has its own office and stockroom located in Katangi. Wamunyu Handcrafts. This skill was obtained from the Makonde people of Tanzania through Mutisia back in 1918. Mutisia lived and worked in Tanzania, and going back to his people, he taught his family and the community these skills. Wamunyu Handcraft Cooperative Society was registered in 1965 and is located at the home of the legendary Mutisia Munge, who introduced commercial wood carving in 1918. Since then, the Akamba wood carving has spread around the world, creating a major source of income for up to 90% of the local population. Wamunyu is described as the headquarters of the carving and basketry industry in East Africa. The various products have been sold across the world and loved by many. Iveti Forest. This being the second highest peak in Machakos County, the forest is famed for its scenic peaks, cedar trees, pine trees, and the exceptional romantic view of a sunset or sunrise. While you exit the forest, you'll find the famous Miti Mwanza, which means 7 trees and has been there for over 8 decades. Enjoy campsite fires at night and watch the stars on a clear sky, or see a blanket of clouds pass by above the trees while mist creeps in around you.